Well, this is the last day here. I'm going to pack up, bring you all along with me. We have 3 bags to pack: my bag, my son's bag, and the carry-on bag. Alright, so traveling with the toddler is not the easiest, but on our way here, I managed by having my big 3-wheel Jeep stroller, not Jeep brand, but I think it's called Baby Trim brand I got from Once Upon a Child. I brought that stroller, and then I had a carry-on bag with his diapers, wipes, this blanket I got from the Target dollar spot, and the headphones and electronic devices, which this changing pad, this is the doggy training pad, I have that too. He's 20 months old. I'm gonna also bring a change of clothes for myself and him in the carry-on bag, because we actually had a layover that ended up needing to stay overnight at a layover, so I want to make sure we have everything like toothbrush, toothpaste, and stuff like that, just in case that happens again. Packing cubes, I really love these. I got these from Walmart, and they're really helpful with keeping the bag organized, so then everything's not all over the place in the bag. So this is what the case is looking like right now. We got his diapers in there, and then it'll be a cube here, another one there, and another one there. His shoes will be right here. So let's continue to pack up. Okay, so since we're traveling at night on a red-eye flight, I think I'm going to actually put him in like some pajamas and pack something that's really easy to collapse down. So I'm going to bring his pajama shirt. Can't get it right. Hold on. Real quick. Because I need him to be comfortable, which will make me comfortable. If he's not comfortable, nobody's gonna be comfortable. So I'm gonna bring his pajamas. He'll wear this at night, and then just an extra change of clothes just in case, like something like we need to lay over or whatever. I'll bring him 2 shirts, these 2 gray shirts here, and then a pair of black pants, just in case. Just wondering. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is get my clothes in order. I pretty much have them all together. I'm gonna pull them out and fold them all so then it's easier for me to see. Tight, so then it fits one in there and there. This is for shoes, but I may or may not use it for shoes. I don't know. So this is the cubes I have so far for my bag. This is TJ's bag right here. His stuff is already nice and organized in there. I'm probably going to throw the rest of those diapers in after the day is over because we're catching a late flight. So this is for later. I have a couple things here that I need to do some stuff with. Sanitary items and stuff like that for me. His stuff there. But let's get this stuff together. So the biggest things I learned while traveling with a toddler is organization is key, and being to the airport early is key. And by early, I mean allow yourself an extra hour with them, because it's so many unpredictabilities with a toddler. And it's like, not only, am I traveling by myself, but I also have to travel with bags, and sometimes things don't work out. Like when we initially left, the Delta airline people that are in the front that usually take the bags, nobody was there. So I basically relied on the community to help me get my bags in the airport because I had the stroller, a big red bag, a medium sized red rolling bag, and my carry on. So the stroller, I brought that particular jogging stroller because it has an undercarriage where I can put the carry on bag. So I was trying to keep myself as hands free as possible. I also traveled with my fanny pack because that helped me to remain hands free. It held my passport, my ID, um, hand sanitizer, mask, um, and lotion and wipes. I had stuff like that in my fanny pack. So that was awesome because with the purse, even the crossbody purse, it just kind of gets in the way, and the fanny pack worked best for me. So I use that. But like I said, organization and being to the airport early with the toddler, like an hour earlier, helped me immensely. Also, I traveled with a collapsible blanket. It's like a tent blanket, they call it, where it's like waterproof on one side and then it's soft on the other side. That was a game changer because toddlers are all over the place. So it made it easier for me to kind of interact with him at the airport. I got on the airport floor with him, and we know those are typically disgusting. So got on there, got on that blanket with him. So I was able to put some, his snacks out, let him like get a break in between planes, which we only had one layover because we're flying across the country. So from North Carolina to San Diego is 4-5 hours in the air. So the layover was important because with a toddler, like they're going to be up. And also the time of the flight. So we got the flight red eye, and so he was typically tired. And on both flights to our layover and then our flight to our destination, he fell asleep. So the first flight was to Utah from North Carolina, and that was ended up being an overnight because of domino effect. That we left North Carolina later due to thunderstorms and lightning. They can't fly if it's lightning or whatever. So unless you're already in the air, that's different. But taking off, they can't take off with lightning. So they wouldn't do that. So it was a domino effect, and it messed up our flight to San Diego. So that was delayed, and they put us in a hotel overnight. So during that hotel visit overnight, it kind of worked out because I picked a flight early in the morning. It ended up being around his nap time. So I still try to keep his schedule, and it wasn't his nap time in Utah. It was his nap time East Coast time. So also like trying to maneuver around their schedule so then they're not in complete shock, but also just making it easier for yourself if you're traveling solo with a child. Even if you're not a parent, just traveling solo with a toddler, period, this kind of advice is very helpful and useful to you. So that's what I recommend. And like I said, the one thing that has helped me to organize all of our stuff is these packing cubes because they are so much easier. Even unpacking is going to be, way less dreadful for me because everything is clean and I have everything divided up in the cube. So I have all my tops in one cube. So I know, all right, I'm going to take this cube over to my dresser and unload this, or take it over to my closet because these are hang up items. Stuff like that, like little things like that, just make it the whole thing a game changer. And it was a game changer for me. So I'm going to link the cubes down in the description box below. It'll be a Walmart link, and I do get a small commission at no expense to you if you decide to use that link, which if you do, I really appreciate that. So going back to this, we are heading back, and red eye, hopefully, prayerfully, everything just goes very smoothly. But just in case, my lesson from the 2 flight here was to pack some things in the carry-on, because once you check your bags, even if you overnight, and they put you in a hotel and stuff, you're not going to have access to get those bags. So because they already loaded onto the next flight or whatever. Or maybe you will. In my case, I did not have access to our bags, nor did I want to take those back out and do that whole process all over again. It was just too much. So what I ended up doing was just washing like my undergarments by hand in the hotel. And for him, he had a change of clothes in the carry-on, and he had his diapers and stuff, but I didn't have my toothbrush. The hotel did, but I didn't. I like to have my own stuff, like lotion and soap and stuff like that, because he has very sensitive skin, and so do I. So just bringing a little thing like that in the carry-on just in case is another recommendation that I have for commuting, traveling with a toddler. Um, Also, I recommend getting 2 seats. Even if your child is under 2, which my son is 20 months old, and this is his first time flying. We're using 1 seat. We did have the Comfort Plus seats, but still, it's very squishy. Like the leg room is not there. He's longer, so he's kicking the back of the seat in front of us. He's pushing the buttons, and I also recommend a window seat because that kind of kept him distracted. And the TV display kept him a little occupied for a little bit, but he was really into what was going on. So I just, you know, recommend maybe this time I have an activity. It's the magical markers that I'm traveling with, so we'll see how that goes. But they'll most likely be all over the place, which I don't mind, like leaving that on the plane, losing it. But it was difficult because I wasn't sure how he was going to react on the plane, and just being so confined in that small space because we were really squished in there, you know. And I had to put the carry-on bag under the seat in front of me, so that restricted my leg space even more. Even though it was Comfort Plus seating, it was still not a lot of space. So all that to say, maybe consider getting another seat, even though the toddler is going to want to sit on you. Once they take the seat sign off, you know, at least you'll have some room. You can put your carry-on in the seat next to you and have that seat next to you to do stuff. Because also when he was laying down on me, I kept apologizing to the person next to me because his legs were hitting and stretched across the man next to me. And the woman he ended up being really cool, and so did the woman we traveled beside. She ended up being really cool too. So thankfully I was with people that were very understanding, and like they were okay with it, you know, to my face at least. So I was very thankful for that. But I know that they didn't have to be that nice about it, because kids can be very annoying, and people forget that they were kids at one point, and they lose patience as they get, you know, stuff like that. So anyways, 2 seats would probably be best, even though the toddler may not even stay in there. At least they have the room. Seats, which is way more expensive, of course. But just for planning purposes, if you plan to travel with a toddler, I recommend you do that instead of y'all all being in 1 seat. Even though it's cheaper like that, it's just not comfortable. So I'm probably going to take a Tylenol or something before I go, because my knees are bothering me really bad. Just being so restricted like that for that amount of time, like 4 hours in the air, not being able to get up and stretch my legs out, was a lot, even when he was asleep. And then I was trying to hold him on the armrest, so my arm was messed up. It was just crazy, very uncomfortable, but we made it, and I'm thankful for that. Just giving you all tips so you can avoid the discomfort that I experienced while flying with a toddler by myself. So yeah. Okay, I'm almost done packing this. I did 1 cube so far. I still have room in here, but I have 1 in here, and I'm not even folding this as nice as I did on the way here. But I have 1 here. I love this color. It's so pretty. But that's 1 cube there. So I have 3 cubes. So this one, undergarments, bathing suits. This is socks and toiletries in this one. That's cool. And then I have this for the rest of the stuff here, which is not his toys in here. This stuff should definitely fit in there. This is for shoes. I didn't bring a lot of shoes, so they'll definitely fit in there. But this stuff, we're gonna put that stuff in this bag here.
I've been thinking about you. I'm waiting for it all to come true. I'm longing to hear you say,
hey y'all, we are heading back home. Have TJ, we got the bags. We had a great visit, and yeah, it's time to go back and do things that we need to do. Airport. This was TJ's first time flying. He did so well. Mind you, he flew at night on a red eye, so it worked out really good because, you know, the seats, even getting Comfort Plus seats, were not a lot of space, leg room, because I had my carry-on bag. I changed his diaper 3 times. I perfected standing him up and changing him, so that worked out really well. But let me take this off so I can talk to y'all. It's an airplane. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. What you think about that? Ooh. So we're at JFK in New York, and just waiting for our plane. Flew from San Diego last night at 9:50. Got in here at about 6:45, and we leave at 8. We board at 8. So did pretty well. The stroller's right there. That's the stroller that I have on this trip, and it's possible you can make moves with the baby, y'all. Y'all can do it. You want something to eat? Okay, he just signed eat to me, so I'm gonna feed this young man, and I'll check back in with y'all, okay? Some of the snacks. Got this off of the Delta flight. This chicken nuggets, clean diapers, tablet which he did not use, electronics and mail, change of clothes, and look, his first flight. You see that? First flight. Oh. Okay. Well, he got it. I thought it was so cool. Sippy cup. That's pretty much what we have in here. Salt and vinegar chips. That's pretty much it. Hey, Molly Vlog Squad. We are back home from out of town, and really excited to be back home. Came home, planned on just crashing on the bed, but I had to go get my pet because I love him and I really missed Oreo. So I went and grabbed him, cleaned up a little bit. Not that it was filthy here, but I got groceries delivered and I didn't want to put them in a nasty fridge. So if you follow me over on Facebook, Molly Vlogs on Facebook, then you'll see a reel of me cleaning out my fridge, maybe to give you some inspiration to clean out your fridge, because the fridges get used daily, so they're naturally just going to get disgusting. Anyways, long flight. Actually, so we flew from San Diego at 9:50, got to New York, JFK Airport at, 6:45 this morning. So it was one of those overnight red-eye flights, and red-eye for real, because my eye was red. It's still puffy and red and stuff. TJ did amazing. This was his first flight, so he did incredible. He slept the whole time, which was the whole intent. The whole strategy was to fly him. What are you doing? He's claiming his grades. Yeah, I'm exhausted. We're going to sleep really good tonight. So happy to be back. The bags, I have not unpacked those yet. But guess what? I'm not dreading it this time because I have the packing cubes. The packing cubes is a whole packing stress reliever. Like, oh my God, you need to get some. They're amazing. The like neutral pinkish one that I posted in my reels, They are from Amazon, but Walmart sells them too. And the Walmart ones are actually better quality than the ones I got off Amazon, which were like for aesthetics, real pretty, neutral color, like pinkish-ish type thing. So anyways, highly recommend, highly recommend. The ones at Walmart are 22 and you get like 4 or 5 packing cubes. But the one from Amazon, I got to send one of them back already because one of the bags like split open. Like it was the bag for shoes. It split open, but yeah, definitely highly recommend. Can't recommend the packing cubes enough. Anyway, so right now I'm making some salmon for dinner because I had it delivered and it was already thawed out, and I don't know about fish like refreezing it after it thawed out already. So I'm just pan frying it for myself. It's Atlantic wild caught sea salmon. Why did I say sea salmon? Salmon, whatever. How you say it? I don't know. Why did I say it like that? I don't know. But the wild caught salmon. Do y'all say salmon or salmon? How you say it? I don't know. I'd be like salmon. Anyways, salmon. I'm about to eat that. Probably half of it now, and then I like to save some for breakfast. And I usually have rice made, but since we just got back, I literally gave all my potatoes away. I gave all my yams away. I gave all my food away, and so I came back empty. That's why I was ordering the food when we were at the layover in New York. I was like, let me get the food delivered because he needed milk, almond milk, and I needed, just little things, meats and vegetables and stuff to throw together, breakfast food, stuff like that. And you know what? I'm really, really irritated with Walmart because I cannot find my freaking Eggo warm up pancakes anywhere. Why are they not making those? They are so good. Let me put something on for you. They're so good, y'all. I don't know if y'all have had those, but they literally taste like the McDonald's pancakes. The Eggo brand. Hold on. Let me put something on for him, Paw Patrol. The Eggo brand one. And speaking of Paw Patrol, I ran into the most disgusting little cartoon with this subliminal sexual reference on it on YouTube. So y'all, please be careful with your kids on these tablets and stuff because we don't know. You don't know what subliminals they're putting in there. And the kids, they may not know, but if they're that bold to put something in there like that, you just already know they just gonna be trying to entice and, maybe teach your kids about something too early that you don't want them to know about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. Here is... I was going to air fry it, but my friend has not given me the recipe. I don't know how he air fried it that one time at his house, but he is keeping that a secret for some reason. So I'm going to have this and a salad. The salad's pre-made, so I'm going to have that. Because I feel weak right now. I feel really weak. But overall, the trip was good. Oreo looks amazing, nice and fluffy. I gave him a bath right after I picked him up. One of my friends watched him for me, so that was awesome. Hi, what you doing? Hi, boy. Okay. Allergies. He's doing great. He missed us. We missed him. Yeah, that's pretty much the update. I'm gonna get some sleep. Y'all are gonna be getting lots of content from me. Back at that, and I'm excited to release my content, my vlogs from San Diego with you all because I kind of went ghost on here for a bit because I needed to take a social media break just to I just needed a break, so I did that and it was nice. But now I'm back, so expect to see more. Make sure y'all engage in the comments, please. I want to talk to y'all, get to know my subscribers. I got a couple loyal subscribers that's been with me since day one. My first 10 subscribers. I'm not going to forget you. I appreciate you being here still and watching and just commenting, engaging. Y'all are very near and dear to me. And, as we get bigger, there will be opportunities for give backs and stuff like that because I love to give. I do. Also, I tried some new type of lashes. So here they are. I'm sure y'all have noticed that. And I got my hair done. Tried this new color, this pink. Found this hair on Amazon, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna try pink hair. Next time I'm gonna go all pink though. See, that's cute. Look like a stripper. I might be a stripper, you never know. You never know. But anyways, I'm gonna wash this produce off. Edit. I'm gonna edit this reel. Y'all can't even see me. I'm gonna wash my produce off, edit the reel that I just made of me organizing my fridge. I still don't have anything in this fridge, but it's just, most of it is freezer stuff and condiments. See, there's really nothing in here. When I say I had to start from scratch, I really did, because I threw all my refrigerated food away. I didn't want it stinking in here, you know. I was gone. We were gone for a while, so I didn't want it to stink when we got back. But dang, I didn't even. I usually try to grab some cereal. My pantry still looks pretty good, which is amazing that I'm able to maintain this. That's why, you know, when I'm doing and saying stuff, I actually tried it out myself. That's why I give y'all the recommendations, because it's like, okay, if it's working for me, it will work for someone else. It should work for you all. So I'm gonna put the rest of this stuff away. I got more rice. I didn't realize I already had rice right here. This is like my overflow, beans, rice, you know, stuff just in case we get trapped in the house. This is probably trash. Italian bread crumbs. This is trash. Yo, I probably got a couple stale things in here. I'll get out, but anyways, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye bye.